up, GGs? Welcome back to another Taylor Swift Tuesday. So we're gonna be learning how to play Wildest Dreams, and I got a lot of really specific requests on how to play this song. I think you probably know, if you're a Swiftie, you totally know what's going on right now. Taylor performed this at, I believe it was the Grammy Museum, and she played this amazing, just raw electric guitar vocal, and it was just so cool. And so many of you have been begging for a tutorial on how to play that version. So we're gonna do that, and then for those of you that want to play it on acoustic, I'm going to have an acoustic version for you guys as well that's going to really mimic the track that you hear on the 1989 record. So I'll have both versions for you guys in this tutorial. They're pretty much the same thing. There's just a couple of slight differences. Both of my guitars are tuned to standard. The only difference is that my acoustic here has a capo on the first fret. Ooh, almost slipped on me. And this makes it sound like the original track on the record. So if you want to play it like Taylor does at the Grammy Museum, I don't know what you call it. I don't think it was an award. It was an award thing, Grammy Museum award presentation. If you want it to sound like that, just don't use the capo. The chords are the same, the strumming is the same. There is a special intro that she does here on the electric guitar, and I'll show you guys how to do that as well. But that is it. That's the only difference between the two. Where's my pick at? Oh, it's right here on my guitar. It's super embarrassing. She plays this really cool intro that sounds like this. Oh, and my volume's not even on. Wow. Wow. So she plays something that sounds like that. And then I'm going back and forth here. So on the acoustic, we're gonna do something that sounds like this. And the whole thing is going to help you capture that beat that you hear during the original track, and that's something you can't really do on the electric because it's not a hollow body guitar. So that's the plus side of playing on acoustic. If you want to capture the effect, then definitely play it on acoustic. But regardless, no matter if you're playing electric or acoustic, you can play either version, it doesn't matter. The only thing that really changes it if you're using a capo or not. I felt the need to kind of explain that a little bit because sometimes I get questions from beginners. Can I play this on my electric even though you're playing it on acoustic? Or can I play this on my acoustic even though you're playing it on electric? Yes, you can. They both have 6 strings. A guitar is a guitar is a guitar, which I know some people are gonna totally hate on me for saying that. If you can play it on one guitar, you can definitely play it on any other guitar that's out there. All right, now back to the electric guitar. I just want to briefly go over the types of settings that I have going on so you guys can achieve a similar tone, because I'm really trying to imitate the tone that Taylor has. So what I've got going on here is my pickup selector. My switch is all the way down. I have my first tone knob here at 7, and then my second tone knob is all the way up here at 10. Honestly, you could probably just do both at 10 if you want to. For my amp, now this might vary depending on what kind of amp you have. Some amps are really basic. I have lead selected and I have it turned to classic, and then I just have the tiniest little bit of gain in there, just for a little bit of grit. So those are my settings, but now we need some chords. So we have 5 of them, super easy, open chords. All right, so our first chord up is a C major. Next we have an E minor. A D major, a G major, and an A minor. All right, so now that we've got our chords out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some strumming patterns, and we're gonna go ahead and start off with the verse pre-chorus pattern. So it's gonna sound like this. So it's down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. So I'm gonna go ahead and just mute the strings. It's down, 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 up. So there's a little bit of a rest in between the first down and the second down. So it's down, rest, down, down, up, down, rest, down, down, up, down, rest, down, down, up, down, rest, down, down, up. He said, let's get out of this town. changes for the chorus is just going to pretty much be the same pattern, except you're just adding in one more down strum so you don't rest, so you're always playing, and it's we have down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, 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 up. C major just has an extra like down strum at the end, so it goes down, 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 up, down, just like that. And then you hold it until you go into the next verse. So that's how that's gonna go. Now our last pattern takes place in the bridge, and this is completely optional. Actually, all of the strumming patterns are completely optional. You can do whatever the heck you want. But this is something that Taylor does when she plays her electric. So she actually mutes the strings. So she goes, to achieve this is I am using the side of my palm here to just rest down on the strings, and you're gonna see something that looks like an XX, down, down, up. So the X's stand for mutes, and what I'm actually doing on those X's is I am strumming down, but you're not hearing anything, you know, ring out. None of this right here is moving. This is all just nice and relaxed. It's chill. All of the action is taking place here in my wrist. So my wrist is the only thing that is moving, and you're not hearing anything because this is not coming up at all. So with my G major, we have mute, mute, down, down, up. So when I go to that down, down, up where it rings out, I remove my palm off of the strings, so that way it allows them to ring out beautifully. So we have and that's all I'm doing. And if you're a beginner but you want to look like a pro, honestly, single down strums sound amazing in the chorus. You can just go, say you'll remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. I'm telling ya. Or you can go, no one has to know what we do. His hands are in my hair, his clothes are in my room, and his voice is a familiar sound, nothing lasts forever. It's so simple, but I feel like it just mind-blowingly adds so much dramatic effect to your performance, and really just brings center to the lyrics, the message of the song, the story that you're telling. And the guitar is more of like a background essence to your performance. But then as your skills progress with the guitar and you can start to do different strumming patterns, and you can play around with all of those. But don't feel discouraged if you can only do single down strums right now, because I still think they sound amazing. That's just me though. That's just me. Let me know what you guys think down below, but I think it sounds really good. Now before we move over to acoustic, we just have one small detail, and that is the intro of the song that sounds just like this. So if you want to learn how to play this intro, I definitely recommend at least trying it out. I know it can look a little intimidating to a beginner, but I'm gonna break it down in a way that is so easy to follow and understand. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into a close-up. All right, so the intro to Wildest Dreams. We're gonna go ahead and start off with a C major, and you'll need to build the entire chord for this because we are going to be picking each string that we are pressing down on. So starting from the 5th string, which is actually our root note of the chord here. So we're gonna pick from 5 to the 4th string. We're gonna skip a string, so we're skipping the 3rd string. We're gonna pick the 2nd string, then come back up to the 3rd. So the string order is 5, 4, 2, 3. Our next chord up is the E minor, and you don't actually have to make the entire chord. You can actually just leave your first finger off if you want to, but it's going to sound like this. So from the 6th string to the 4th string, 3rd, 2nd, and of course you can leave your finger off if you want to. So 6, 4, 3, 2. Pick it a little bit slower. So far we have now onto our D major chord. We are going to pick it just once through. So starting here on the 4th string, you're gonna go 4, 3, 2. So it's gonna go just like that. So 4, 3, 2. And then we're actually going to end up strumming it because we play the D major twice. So it'll sound like this. So it's 4, 3, 2, and then the strumming part is down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So I'll go ahead and mute the strings. The strumming is just down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So the D major altogether sounds like this. So I'll take it really slow. All right, now I'll just play the whole thing through. And if you really listened, you probably heard a little something that sounded like this, which is honestly really key to making it sound more so like how Taylor's playing it. So how I achieve this is that when I strum down, I'm not actually strumming down on a chord. The strings are just open. And then when I come back up, that's when I land my D major chord. So watch very carefully. I'm landing my D major shape a little bit late. It's just kind of coming in delayed, and that's what gives it that really cool effect. So I recommend just practicing it like this. Down, up, and just land it on that up strum. All right, so now for my acoustic GGs out there, I'm gonna show you guys how to get the whole So all I'm doing to achieve this effect is I am using my pinky knuckle, and I'm not using it like head on, my hand's not turned inwards. We are literally using the outside part of that knuckle. So just like that. And you don't have to like that. You don't want to hurt yourself. So it's just a little strum, 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 strum. And that gives it that really cool atmospheric beat that Wildest Dreams has, and it just captures it on your guitar, and it sounds so cool. He said, let's get out of this town, drive out of the city, away from the crowds. I thought heaven can't help me now, nothing lasts forever. Then I'm going to show you you guys a part where it actually comes into focus after the chorus, where it links into the second verse. So we have wildest dreams. He said no one has to know what we do. His hands are in my hair, his clothes are in my room. So that part where the chorus drifted over to the second verse is just the, and it's just so cool. And you don't have to do that, it's completely optional. If you try it out and you're like, oh, that's not me, that's not my style, you can totally do something else. But if you want to achieve that kind of element that mimics the original track, that is the way to do it. All right, now real quick before we get into a full playthrough of the song, I'm just going to quickly go over the 2 chord progressions that we have. So for the verses and pre-choruses, the chords are going to be C major to E minor to D major. And then for the chorus and the bridge, we're going to have G major to D major to A minor to C major. So if you've got those memorized, you are good to go. And now I'm just going to take you guys through a full playthrough of the song. Feel free to play along with me, whether you're doing acoustic, electric, capo 1, no capo at all. Here we go. This is gonna you play Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift on both acoustic and electric guitar. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun teaching this one to you guys, especially because of the debut of my electric guitar finally in a guitar tutorial. I feel like so many of you guys have been asking for me to teach a song on my electric guitar, and I figured this would be the best place to start. I mean, what more than a Taylor Swift song, because this is where this channel started, with me teaching a Taylor Swift song, so it's kind of like full circle in a way. As far as future electric guitar tutorials go, this is going to appear here and there. If you're not following me on my electric guitar journey, I will include a playlist of my electric guitar vlog series where you guys can follow me on my progress. I'm learning how to play lead guitar on the electric because I want to play a lot of my favorite rock songs. That vlog series follows my journey of my progression through learning lead on electric guitar, and if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. Also, if you guys have any requests for future Taylor Swift Tuesdays, definitely let me know what your suggestions are down below. I've been planning what I'm going to be teaching this upcoming spring and summer. I have a few song ideas that I feel like just fit perfectly within that time of year. But if you guys have any ideas, definitely let me know down below and I will consider them. And I think that is pretty much it for today. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I just love what I do. I love sharing my knowledge of guitar with you guys. And it's so cool to read your messages and your comments and know that my videos do help you, and it's even better when I receive videos from you guys on Instagram tagging me and showing me your progress or your practice sessions, and it's so cool, and I love when you guys send me those. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, definitely check that out down below, as well as my other socials. If you have a practice video that you would like to share with me, please feel free to share it. Don't be afraid to. I'm not going to judge you. I love watching you guys show me your progression, because I actually get to see your guys' faces and your guitars, and it's so cool, and it's such an amazing connection. It's just more than just seeing a username in the comment section, you know, it's like a step further, and it's a way for me to see that what I'm doing in these videos is transferring over to people all over the world, and it's the coolest thing. And if you send me a video, I will watch it, I will like it, I will comment on it, because I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So that is going to be it for today. Remember to focus on the positive in life, because focusing on the positive is so much better and healthier than focusing on the negative. We all go through stuff, but you know what? There's something good in every single day. And when you focus on the positive things in life as opposed to the negative, your mindset changes and things fall into place and wonderful things happen. So that's what I'm gonna end you guys with today. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.